Hey guys, Mindy here with some encouragement for those of you who feel like maybe you're not good enough of a Christian. You're not as good as you'd like to be. Maybe you don't measure up to the standards or the expectations that you set for yourself. Well, I've got some great news for you. But first, I want to ask you a question. Who is your favorite celebrity? I want you to picture that person, maybe a famous person. It doesn't necessarily have to be an actress or a musician, but who do you really look up to? Imagine that they called you up today and they said, I'm going to be in your part of the world. I'm going to be in town for a couple weeks and I would love to stay at your place. Well, if you're anything like me, you would probably say, no, you can find somewhere else to stay that's much nicer or much cleaner or much more peaceful. You've got the money, you've got plenty of friends. Go stay where somewhere else because I don't feel qualified enough for you to stay here. Well, in the book of John, chapter 14, Jesus talks about sending the Holy Spirit to live on the inside of us. He even goes to the extent of saying God will make his home inside of us. And you could be tempted to say, you know what, there are better Christians, there are better people, there are good people out there that you could go make your home in their God. But I just will never measure up to the type of person, the type of Christian that you should make your home inside. I don't deserve it. I mess up. And yes, I'm trying, but I keep making mistakes. I've got some great news for you. And I wanted to show you with a little illustration. This is a gift that was given to me for my birthday from my mother-in-law, and it's a beautiful glass jar, and if you can see, it's painted gold on the inside. But in the paint, there are holes. There are little holes in the paint. But through each of those little holes, the light on the inside shines through them. And just like this, when you have holes, when you have weaknesses, when you have flaws, God says he is strong in our weakness. Those are the very areas of your life where God's light shines through the most. When I look at my life, I see a lot of trials I've been through, a lot of areas of weakness for myself personally. But in each of those areas, God has let his strength show through. And his light is what shines through me, even in my most inadequate places. And so if you'll allow him to make his home, the Holy Spirit to make his home on the inside of you, not only will you experience abundant life and peace and joy like you've never experienced before, but he will shine through in those weak, inadequate, flawed areas of you and turn you into something that just glows. So I hope that encourages you. Go out there and be a light today. God bless.